long time ago, there was a mountain. On the mountain was a temple. In the temple was a monk. He told a story, and it goes like this. Hey there! Finally a visitor!
I can't believe I'm in Sophie Dumont's mind.
When I was 4, I had a constant headache. Doctor said something about a benign tumor in my brain.
Sophie, you didn't die from that invisible tumor. You died in that car accident.
We only knew about his cancer after it was too late. He refused treatment and saved up all the money for me to study music in America.
Must have been hard for you, Alex. I know you can't hear me, but I do feel sorry for you.
What are you doing? Who are you?
I'm a forgetter. Sorry. I have to do this.
Was it surprising that I ended up a nobody music teacher in my own high school? You want to know what's more ruthless than my father? Metronomes that click on forever and ever.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's event. Welcome to Game Night Gaming with the Game Developers. So tonight's session promises to be loads of fun, totally interactive session. We have our developers with us here today. Today's the culmination of Game Atlas, which is it's part of a much bigger program called Gaming with the Developers, which we did with our friends here tonight, Goethe Institute, our friend Eunice Sang, at Current Plans, and also School of Creative Media. So big shout out to everyone there. So just a quick rundown of tonight's structure. So tonight's a much more experimental session. At the beginning of each session, we'll have a developer playing another developer's game. So that takes about 10 minutes, so you get a rundown of the kind of game's mechanics. And then that'll be followed by a number of live play sessions. So during the live play sessions, I'll be asking the audience members to raise their hands, and then we'll pick one of you at random, and then you can come live on stage and play the game and experience it yourself. Actually, some of the sessions will be in English, 2 of the sessions, but one of the sessions will also be in Mandarin. So we'll also be providing simultaneous interpretation equipment. So if anybody would like to have that, please raise your hands at any time, and a member of staff will come and provide that for you. So I'll be hosting the first session with game developer Dan Buran, who will be presenting his beautifully illustrated game, A Perfect Day, and that takes place from 7 until around 7:50. The second session, which takes place from 7:50 to around 8:30, is Word Game with developer Wenwei Chang, who's sat at the front here from Team 9. And this session will be conducted in Mandarin and will be hosted by my colleague Kate Gu. The third session, which rounds off the night, from around 8:30 to 9:15, will be conducted in English and will be with developers Alison Yang, who I'm sure many of you know here, and also Alan Kwan, and it's the game Forgetter. So also in this session, Alison will perhaps also be roaming around the audience and maybe getting some of your feedback about the game as the night unfolds. So, without further ado, don't want to keep you all waiting. I want to introduce Dan Buran on stage.
Hello，大家好。
my name is Bu Randeng, and I'm a developer of Perfect Day. I'm very happy to be here, and thanks the M Plus Museum. Okay, next slide. Introduce first. I'm Brandon, a developer and a designer and a programmer from Perfect Day Studio based in Shanghai, China. And now I'm focusing on narrative designs of video games. Okay, next slide. Our Perfect Day tells ordinary stories of ordinary people in 90s China. And there are many regrets in the last day of 1999. In this game, player will explore a small town and meet all of the regrets, then try to fix them. With a 12-year-old boy's perspective, you can see the left image is our game's protagonist. It's called Chen Liang. Okay, next slide. Next slide. Okay, let's play. It's playing time. We invite a developer called Wenwei to play our game first. Yeah, hello Wenwei.
So we'll just wait one moment whilst we get Wenwei set up with the equipment.
Yeah, thanks. It's not the start of our game. It's because this museum have a limited time to play, so we start in the middle of the time. Middle of the game. Okay, when you can do it. Our game have 7 time node to play, and in this time node is almost the sunset, so player can choose one event just to enter, and every card means different event.
Okay, so now maybe we can go for
choose the first one.
Okay, for dumpling.
Yeah, dumplings is
to Song
Song Jian's home.
Song Jian's home.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Song Jian is your classmate, and Song Jian is not popular in your class, but he suddenly invite you to join the dinner.
Yeah, I
for
don't
some
think
reason.
we are that close.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so they live in basement.
So what's the character? So remind us who Song Jian is again?
I think this one is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hi. I am.
Choose one.
I am Chen. Yeah. Hi. My parents. I think they don't know that.
So maybe then, Bran, if you could talk to us whilst he's going through this a little bit, like, what was your inspiration for making a kind of adventure game? Because I know when I was younger, I played a lot of these point-and-click games where you typically use the mouse to kind of find objects. It always involved a lot of clicking and finding things. So did you play a lot of those games when you were younger?
When I was a little boy, I have played some of that kind of game. But why I make this game? Because when I growing up, I just think of what happened to my parents' generation. So it's just try to solve some problem from my memories.
Yeah, so it's a very autobiographical elements in the game itself and about your childhood and you growing up in effect. Yeah.
Okay, so it seems like my classmate also have a brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
And was it, I guess, like this desire for making games as well? So I guess we're, actually I've never asked you, but maybe I'm guessing roughly we're the same age, similar ages, kind of
Yeah.
growing up in the 90s. So I grew up in the UK, and we had these computers by like Commodore, typically not these consoles. So this idea of encouraging you to code and do things like that was actually very popular. So a lot of these like video game people in the UK, developers from the UK actually became very good at making video games. Was that the case in Taiwan or actually in China?
Yeah, when I was a young boy, I just played some console named Xiao Ba Wang.
Xiaobao.
Yeah,
What
Xiao Ba
is
Wang.
Xiao Bao Wang?
It's a kind of Famicom.
Oh, okay,
console, yeah,
okay.
kind
Is
of
it a
Famicom.
kind of clone of a Famicom?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have played that. And the Xiao Ba Wang is very popular in China, 90s. So I haven't played that kind of consoles like just in UK, but I have played Xiao Ba Wang.
But then how did you progress from that to actually making games? Because I guess playing on the console, you just have this controller and you start playing games, but then was there a moment when you, I guess you had to have a computer, you had to like type and be able to do that. Was there a kind of age when you started getting into kind of coding and learning how to make games?
Around my age in university, I'm
Also
a
at university.
programmer actually. I studied the software engineering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I learned how to code, and then I learned how to design a game. So it's a different things for me.
Yeah. And so maybe talk a little bit about what's happening here.
Yeah, it's your classmate's house. It's very narrow, and it's not like others' house, and also it has some secrets in this house.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think my classmate is, although he's quite poor, but he's doing great on school.
Yeah.
He has so
Are
many.
these certificates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can talk about some background of this game.
Yeah.
In the 90s, China, so many workers just were laid off, and many migrants were moved from the countryside to the cities. So the Song Jian is one of the migrants, and they just come from the countryside, and they do some labor job.
Okay.
Okay, there are many secrets. So the bag is one of the secrets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one Song Jian's family just leave. You can explore and check everyone.
It feel me a little bit guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, no one's
Yeah.
wrong. Okay. Oh, okay, I get this kind of.
Yeah, there is a mechanics in our game. Their value will increase.
Whoa.
Sorry, what happened there?
Yeah, what,
Yeah.
Explain what happened.
here? Just some empty bottles, and
Put something.
I can
in.
put something in.
Yeah, you can.
But-
You can do it.
And when each time you make these decisions, does it branch the story
Yeah.
in a certain way?
There are some key branches here.
Mm.
If you make a wrong decisions,
I
you
think
can reach another end.
maybe
Yeah.
battery will be helpful.
And maybe also talk about the mechanism, about this kind of recycling
Yeah.
type of experience as well in the game.
Yeah. In Perfect Day, you can play it in a loop way. So one day is one loop. If you lost and if you get a bad end in one loop, and you can restart the game in another loop, maybe you can reach a happy ending, maybe not.
Yeah,
Okay.
so obviously that's why it's called Perfect Day. You're trying to get everything right until
Yeah.
it happens. So it's like the film Groundhog Day a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Should I give him the
Game Boy Color.
again joy?
Game Joy. It's another
Take care of
Game Boy.
Nintendo.
Game
Yeah.
Joy.
So I can just put everything.
Yeah, you can put
anything.
everything.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, I can choose this one.
Yeah, choose one.
Yeah. And what happened? Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's another mechanics in our games. It's called item mechanics. Everybody can request you some items. You can select some items to them, and they have some reactions later.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you also talk a little bit about the art style as well? I find it quite unusual. Is it something that's popular? Yeah.
Yeah, we have in our studio we have a so talented art, and her name is Coco, and she built so brilliant and amazing things for us. And we do some research about the 90s China, from the photos or from our memories. We built these things and use a handmade style.
Yeah, so it looks like every single element of this is, well, I guess done on a kind of graphics tablet, but it's done in this very sort of painterly,
Yeah,
like book style, actually.
yeah, book style.
Yeah.
So we are kind of preparing the dumpling.
Dumplings.
Cool.
The dumplings is the most important food in our Chinese family. So Song Jian invite you join the dinner of his family is for dumplings. Dumplings means unite in Chinese.
Maybe add some fact.
You can
fish.
choose one.
I also get fish. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can make some explain this. The fish is from another loop of our game, last loop. So the player can take a fish from last loop to this loop today. So the fish is not exist today. The fish.
Should we really eat that fish?
Yeah, you can.
From another time space.
Yes, from another time space, but the fish is still alive. I don't know why.
Okay. Cool. Time traveler fish.
Yeah. And Song Jian just requested the fish last loop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he told you he liked fish so much. But in last loop, you have no fish for him.
So how long do you have each time to finish, like, a
First,
loop? Before you fail?
A loop.
Essentially before you fail.
It just depends.
Yeah.
Sometimes half an hour, sometimes just 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it seems to me if you're reading all this,
Yeah.
the loop ends quite quickly, right? Because you just spend a lot of your time trying to find things out at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So and then eventually you just play it faster and faster,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Go the KEC. KEC. Do you know KEC?
So I also noticed that when what kind of action that I did, the time will also kind of pass.
Yeah.
So
You just explore and
did
time
I really
will
get
pass.
enough time to do everything I want, or I could only choose some of them?
No, you have to choose some of them.
Okay.
Because
So
you can
it's
do it
also-
from another
Oh,
loop.
yeah, so it adds,
So it make me more have more motivation to explore different things in different day. Okay.
So is this something that you remember vividly when you were younger, like making these dumplings?
Yeah,
Or your
dumplings.
mother,
Yeah, dumplings is so important in my memory. My grandma made dumplings for me because my very bad habit of the food eating. The dumplings has enough protein and the meat and something I don't like. So the grandma make dumplings for me. I can eat dumplings to gain the protein.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need to keep a little bit track of time as well.
Starving.
So the Kang is the Song Jian's brother, little brother.
They are really,
Are really similar.
yeah, really similar. Got a fish. Yeah, it's for everyone. So
Yeah, fish lost.
I think I look like a little bit sad when I losing the fish.
And these, I guess, are moral choices, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's going slightly into the future, but like, can you maybe say a little bit about how the game would end
Yeah.
with the choices that you make? Are there good endings? Are there bad endings?
Yeah. Our games, the ending of our games depends on another mechanics called the wish system.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of the mission system.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every mission is a kind of a story, a whole story. So they'll finish the mission, and the story will be finished.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
it's
So
cool
the
with fries and dumpling together.
Dumplings. Yeah.
And is this? Do you feel like any of this reflects maybe your childhood? Is there any kind of similarity there to your story, or is it completely different?
No, I can spot some, familiar part, like with fries.
Fries.
My parents will also, fight with, you shouldn't eat that kind of unhealthy stuff on the
More
dinner.
calorie.
But if we get a free fries, so we don't have to waste those fries, so we still eat them. But this kind of discussion and fight will happen in our diner.
I think it
level.
happens everywhere.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, fries were not.
And then you can see
They're good.
you can see an empty bowl, just right in the dinner's right direction.
Empty what?
You can just continue.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
it's a dumplings time.
We have.
The 5 bowls here, but just 4 people here.
Okay, this one is my bowl.
Yes, it's my bowl. I
Okay.
use your bowl, and you can see another bowl just right in the.
So they are both mine. Really?
Guess.
Dip it
You
in
can
the sauce.
you can guess. You guess.
Oh, okay. I can take from others.
You can try. You can try.
I'm so evil.
You can try it. Just try it.
Okay, I tried. Uh huh.
Last bowl. Nobody is the enemy. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, really? I'm so greedy.
What
Got
happens if you
extra dumpling.
Take her.
Oh, okay. It's you saying that I have to do that.
Yeah.
It's not mine. Okay.
Oh, you can't take.
You can. You can.
Okay.
No,
You can do
can't
it,
take
you can
from
do
her.
it.
Yeah. You can
okay.
you take from?
Yeah, to her. Oh no. With fries. Oh no.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Okay,
no,
I can
no.
take one bag. Oh no. Maybe just mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, could you not do any of those things?
Yes. You can. Okay.
A little bit awkward.
Awkward.
Oh my god.
Yes.
No, Mom.
In every Chinese family, the mom is the best person. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I guess so many, but I haven't eaten one.
You can eat one.
I guess so. Okay.
13.
Now you got 13 dumplings.
Yeah.
But can I give my dumpling to
You
to
can
them?
try it.
Okay. To the best mom here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Too much.
Okay, I think that's the beginning of the game mechanic. So
Yes.
we probably should also start inviting the audience down. Actually, there's some games in this that are different from this. So it's not just a story-led part. In fact, the next bunch, I guess, are more arcadey-like
Yeah.
type games. So maybe we should start inviting the audience for that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's audience time. We have prepared another section for the audience.
Thank you, Wenwei.
Thank you, Wenwei.
Maybe you can start loading it. So the next parts of the game are actually more kind of like arcadey bits. They're less like story-led parts. But is there anyone that would like to play like a kind of arcade type game? If you do, please put your hand up. Yes. So maybe you need to. We'll just quickly put a microphone on you. It'd be good to hear your reactions as well. Yeah.
For the record, I bought this game.
Oh, you already know this.
Hello, handsome boy.
As I'm an insider. Okay. Kidding.
You can pick this card. Go
Which
home.
one? This one?
Yes, one. Yeah.
All right.
Go home. Go.
Did you finish the game?
No, I was waiting for their update, like biggest update.
When's the biggest update going to come?
Next year.
So I played like a couple of more than 10 hours, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It was
That's
like
good.
I played till day 2 or day 3, or even day 4.
Okay, you
Okay,
can
cool.
continue to
So I didn't go to the main like story. I was just wander around
Okay.
in the city or stuff like that.
play. Okay, so it's a living room of our protagonist home, and you can get closer to the television.
So
Okay.
what? He has to go to the television.
You can
I'm
click
going to
television. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just step closer.
Oh, and there's a. Is it called a Famicom? Not a Famicom.
It's
but
a
whatever the
fake
console's
version
called.
of
yeah.
Famicom. Yeah.
check it. I'm gonna
Gamicom.
get
Sorry, Gamicom.
Gamicom. Yeah.
Yes.
Click that.
RCA cable. What is RCA cable?
RCA
Yeah,
cable, what is
exactly.
that?
Just come from OTAN.
Yeah.
It's RGB cable, is that? No.
So I guess you put the cartridge in
Okay,
first.
where can I find the card?
Cartridge is already
Cartridge
in
in-
your bag, so you
Oh,
can
right.
you can just click the slot and try to select a cartridge.
Oh, there's the
Which
cartridge.
one? This one? Oh, sorry.
The accelerator item. Yeah. You have 3 cartridges.
Okay, which I should
Have you played
Choose
any of
one.
these games
I
yet?
recommend the
Only this
left
one.
one.
Okay, go on then.
Yeah,
Left
but I'm
one.
gonna try this. I
Yeah,
think.
try the next one.
Oh,
Yeah, because there's a man, woman.
With a.
the
It's
two-
2000. Armageddon is here. You and your dragon are the only survivors. The world has ended. What will you do?
All right,
What will you do?
let's just play this.
Oh, you lost. What?
so
Oh, okay.
just put it in the slot.
Oh, you have to
Uh,
blow on the cartridge because it's old.
Okay. I
think
think
we
this
all
is
know
the
that
power
trick, right?
button.
You have to turn on your TV first.
All right. Oh, CCTV.
Yeah, a CGTV.
I think you have to go to
CGTV.
8.
Yeah.
Change the
Actually, can I go backwards?
channel to channel 8.
All right. Sorry.
Great.
Old bro.
Old bro.
The playing
Totally
game
free.
will spend your time in our game.
Great.
You feel guilty.
Finally, he can play the game.
Oh, I haven't played this part, so it's a new experience.
So this looks like. Oh yeah, this looks like the game
Game starting.
Contra.
Yeah, control.
You jump and you gain the fruit.
Is that dragon helping me?
Yes, it's not a dragon. A dragon cannot reach you.
Oh, so the dragon is your friend.
Yes.
I thought he was chasing
Yeah, I
you.
thought I was chasing by the dragon.
Oh.
Suck at this game.
You only need to get 322,000. Wow. So he needs.
Yeah, it's really
Gonna
hard.
try
to
to
be
again.
honest.
So maybe you can have one more go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was like
Okay.
insanely hard.
So
You
same
click
thing.
the screen. the
Yeah, how do you
television
just?
Screen.
Can you just start it again?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard.
It is hard. And then, like the game Contra, you're not doing the violence on anyone.
Yes.
The violence all happening on
You
you.
prevent
You're not killing all the aliens in this one.
We like fruits.
Let the dragon do the dirty work.
So this game, we were talking about this earlier. This is based on Adventure Island, right?
Yeah.
The Hudson Soft game. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh.
Bummer.
You can just quick click, and
really?
you can fall down more faster.
Maybe this is his last session,
Yeah,
and then
my
we'll
last
do
try.
another one.
Okay.
So you need to try to live.
All right.
I give some tips for him.
Don't.
Finally. Yeah.
This is better.
You're getting good at this.
It's
now.
better.
Yeah. No, I think it's.
Yeah, you get it. Hey.
Hey,
Whoa.
Wait, if he hopefully you don't get to 322,000 because we'll be here all day.
Yeah, hopefully. Let me do that.
Oh, he learns so fast.
I can do this all
So
day
you haven't
long.
played this before.
No, I haven't. Actually, I haven't. Oh my God! Sorry. I was too.
Oh, commiseration. 2,000 is a great
Congratulations.
score.
I was too greedy. I just want to get the apple.
Okay, so maybe we
Yeah.
can reveal tonight. We also have some little freebies.
It's a gift for.
But
Give it
he
to
already
others.
has a.
Yeah, I already have the
already.
game. Just
You
give it to
already
other
have the
people.
game.
Yeah.
Well,
You can one for your friends.
you can
Oh really?
have
Oh,
this and
thank
give
you.
it to.
Thanks so
your
much.
friends. Thanks for
Appreciate
taking
it.
part. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
So next, do we have another player that wants to play one of these games? This gentleman in the middle who raised his hand, yellow jacket. Yeah. Do we eject this? Do we let him choose another game?
Yeah. Hello. Would you like to change another mini game to try? Okay. Okay. You just can put this one. Yes. You can take your courage back.
I feel like he's going to be really good. I don't know why.
Everybody see the screen? Or the screen of the television. If your Famicom
So I
is
think you need to.
turning on, and you put your carriage back, and the screen will be glitch.
Pick one of any game that you want. I like how it's glitched out, the screen there. It's
Yeah.
nice little detail.
The screen just glitch.
Yeah. Oh, Lost Wanrio.
Mario.
Is this Super Mario?
Oh, kind of.
Wanrio. Sorry.
Kind of. The Mario is the game count.
How to load it?
You can just.
I think
Yeah, how to do that? The race.
yeah, great.
Yeah, and you
have
have
blow-
to.
You have to. Do you remember what you have to do when your cartridge glitched? Yes.
No.
Huh?
Just
No?
tell me to follow it.
You have to press the reset.
Oh, you have to
button.
reset
Yeah,
it.
Reset
Oh,
button.
sorry, that was my fault.
Okay.
Yeah, this one. Click. Yeah. You have to blow it.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, this one.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Great.
And click the screen and start another game.
Wow. It's Wario with a machine gun.
It's Mario 99.
Violent Mario.
Oh. You can shoot to the turtles, and you
okay.
turn your direction.
So he's not jumping on the turtles now. He's like, oh no, that's Toad.
It's a mushroom.
So what inspired you to make this game?
Yeah.
What is this game based on then? I mean, obviously, the kind of
I
Super
can't
Mario
tell. I can't tell you.
No?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Well, oh, but it is based on a. I can't think what this is.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're good.
I knew he'd
Just
be
luck,
good.
just luck.
Have you played?
Lucky. Just luck.
What? How did he get a combo? Well, actually, do you want to reveal how he got a combo?
Yeah, the combo is good.
Not me saying the result.
This guy is like insane.
I'm just awesome.
You're a hardcore gamer.
You're just too nerdy. Play too much game.
Whoa.
The alien. There's some alien.
It's a
Quick,
UFO.
Oh.
I have to tell our audience, this mini games is very hard to play. Actually,
It's hard to play.
it's very hard to play.
I mean,
I think
he makes it look easy.
Yes, I think he have played it.
No.
He's saying he hasn't.
I will play it after I go back home.
Do you have this game?
Nope.
It's impossible.
Quite fun. I just keep clicking.
He's hardcore.
The jumping one. Oh, wow!
He did
Finally.
Okay.
The flying brown one. Wow.
I think we need to
Finish
like
it.
distract him.
Whoa.
He's still doing it.
Hey, still here.
Just impossible.
This guy.
How can
Okay, baby, I stop it. It's okay.
He can't
It's
stop.
okay.
Oh.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's fun game. I love it.
But you don't have this game, so
Okay.
you can give him one. You can play it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank
You can
What's
play
your,
it.
what's your name? What's your name?
Stanley. Yeah.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you so much.
We probably have time maybe for one more game. If anyone else would like to go on one of the other games here. Pink shirt. Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, it takes a little while to walk down.
Maybe
It's
I
a
can
process of
prepare
getting
for
down.
her. I prepare.
Oh yeah, you can
Yeah.
maybe pick the hardest game possible.
Yes, we have the save data for every mini games.
But I'm not good at playing this kind of game.
It's
all
okay.
right.
It's
We've only got
okay.
5 minutes anyway.
Play another,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can pick another games.
another action song.
Yeah,
Reconsider.
reconsider, and you can change the coverage.
And then I think, do you have to eject it first?
Yeah. Yeah, every mini games have the save data for the player, and the save data record top is the score, high score for you, and you have to
Maybe quick
take
move.
the coverage to another loop so that you can keep your high score, and you can depends on the high score to exchange some gift from the kindergarten, something like that.
I think this is the one that hasn't been played yet. Is this one, right? The last one that hasn't been played.
Oh, yeah, you can just exit this part. Just slide. Click this. Yeah, and just click the slot.
The
Yeah,
slot. Yeah.
slot.
So must play this one.
No. You pick a different one.
No, I just want to play another action function. It's not playing games, it's for going to somebody's home.
Oh, she wants to play another
Oh,
scene.
you want to explore the living room?
Yes.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Just continue and click, and click this. Yeah. get it. Get the game count. Click this move. Just
I want
move.
to
You want to watch
You want
TV
to, you want to watch TV?
in the game.
It's so meta.
Pineapple
It's very
TV.
meta, this.
You can try it, I think.
Can you watch things here?
You can try it. We have prepared some TV shows. Just kidding, not TV shows. Some contents, some TV contents for the players. You can check the news.
So let's see what's going on today in the news.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan. Oh, sorry, Jockey Chan.
Jockey
Yeah. So that was a reference.
So advertisement always before the TV shows and before the news.
Oh, so this is obviously forwarding the story because he's talking about
Millennium.
December the 31st, 1999, which
Yeah,
is the
1999.
loop that you're stuck in,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So all these are kind of expository sections. I guess they just continue the story and they make you more immersed in it.
Yeah.
It's like little touches.
So
So why does it keep doing Jockey Chan?
Because I like
Were you
him.
a huge fan when
I'm
you
a
were
huge
younger?
fan. Maybe you can check another channel. This is no fun. Oh, there is a VCD player also. This one.
Can we go?
Oh,
I
you
think she wants to
can,
go
you
to
can.
another room.
Yeah. You can search in another room.
I can only go.
You can click the middle of the map. You can turn back. Oh, it's a map of our game. So the map can show everybody's position in one time node. We have 7 time nodes totally. It's your position, and you can click this one. Yeah, you can see others' position.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And some events just happen at the same time. When you try another loop, you will know all of them.
What was the total development time for this game?
Oh, almost 3 or 4 years.
It took you 3 or 4 years. Wow.
3 or 4 years.
Wow. Did you have the whole
It's quite-
story
Yeah.
mapped out?
Yeah, I have a whole story map.
Yeah. So how long did that take? Just to map, or were you just kind of coding and just making it as you were going along, or was the whole thing planned?
Yeah.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
planned.
It's a great job. It's a, not a great job. It's a hard job for me,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Your time's up. You can find some items in your furniture, and no one's home, so it's your time to explore and try. Times, so flies. What next? So every time node, every event can last 2 hours. So if you spend the 2 hours, so time is up, you can choose the next time node event.
I need to choose the.
Yeah, you can choose one. You can continue, go, stay at home.
No, I want to go somewhere.
Oh, you want to go somewhere? Okay, you can surf the internet, I think.
Surf the internet.
Yeah, this one.
I want to go to some shops because, but
Surf the internet.
and then
Yeah, you can expand your time.
and then go somewhere else
Yeah.
in 2
I think,
Okay.
what can we do in the next, I think we have like 2 or 3 minutes before your session is
for
over.
us.
Okay, you can,
Yeah,
you can
just
try
go.
it. Just
Yeah,
go.
just try it.
Yeah. So the internet things is the most important thing for NetEase China. The internet come to China and China opens the door for internet. We have learned so many things from the internet.
Wow. Windows.
Yeah, Windows. It's a kind of a net cafe in China, in NetEase.
That's quite accurate.
We'll make
These
some
stuff.
funny aspects from the old
With
computer.
genuine windows.
Yes,
I guess, yeah, window.
not click shutdown.
There's Internet Explorer. I guess.
This is a net cafe.
Net cafe. It's a OICU, sorry.
OICQ.
OICU. You can register one. Try it.
But these are all functional, right? These
Yeah,
apps.
functional.
Yeah.
Functional.
So you can actually you can OICU somebody, and it goes
Virtually. You can press the password, don't forget it. And choose the icon, avatar. I recommend the
Who's beautiful?
who's beautiful. Oh, pig. Cool.
What is it doing?
This should work.
Okay, 181702.
I will write down the account. So the player can get a note about your account, and you can take this to another loop so that you cannot forget your account. You can continue your talk.
And what does it serve any like purpose in the game itself, like the internet, or is it again it's just something like to do, or is it something that's to trap your time?
Yes, trap your time.
Yeah, yeah. So that you kind of do it and fail, right?
Yeah. You can surf the internet and you'll find, the website in the old times.
I want to have a successful life.
Yes,
No.
successful life. You can maybe click this one. Yeah. There's some news in our website. We write down some virtual news, and the player can read the news in a computer.
Well, I think that's it. I think we should wrap this session up, but you can spend time on this because you
There's
can
so many news.
have a copy of the
How
game
to buy
itself.
this game?
You don't have to. You can have it. You can have a
It's
free
a
copy.
gift for
Thank
you.
you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
It's very interesting.
Thank you.
Okay, so also thank you, Denbaran, as well.
Thank you.
That was really enlightening, very fun. I'd like to.
Thank you, everybody.
I'd like to. Okay, great. I'd like to introduce my colleague Kate to the stage.
Thanks, Sunny. Apparently, we've seen very skillful gamers in the audience. So let's see, because the next game we're gonna have more play sessions, and so more very experienced gamers can show us your skills. Okay, so the next session will be conducted in Mandarin because the game is made of Chinese characters. It is an award-winning game, and the mechanism is built upon the deconstruction of Chinese characters from the aspects of pictography, semiotics, and semantics. But based on our past experience, non-Chinese speakers can also find ways to enjoy the game. So I do encourage you to stay. And if you need assistance with simultaneous interpretation, please raise your hands now. Please raise your hands now. And our M+ staff will come to you and provide you with the equipment. Okay, then let's get started.
所以邓博然要上来吗？一开始。我先介绍好了。你先介绍吗？对，先介绍，帮我介绍，我也介绍。Okay.
好的，那我们现在就开始吧。接下来我们要玩的游戏呢，名字叫文字游戏。那顾名思义，这是一个基于文字和由文字组成的一个游戏。那首先我简单的介绍一下我们游戏的开发团队 Team9，他们是一个于2018年在台北成立的一个团体。那他们其实是一个非常跨领域的团体，就是有成员是来自产品设计啊、文字工作啊、编程啊，包括行销等等不同的领域，那形成了这样一个充满灵感、充满热情、非常年轻的团队。那今天我们非常有幸可以请到团队的主创成员之一张文伟，文伟你好。
嗨，大家好，我是。我是Team9的就是共同创办人文伟，然后也是这款游戏文字游戏的共同的那个创作者这样子。然后我们可以帮我把画面直接切到游戏的 title 画面这样子，让大家看一下说一个只有文字的游戏大概是什么样子。其实这个就是我们游戏的一个 title screen， 然后可以看到每一个部分，就是它可能在反光的时候，里面每个地方都是字。所以其实我们都说这个文字游戏怎么取名叫文字游戏呢？就是这个 Google 上面搜寻肯定很难找的嘛，这么多文字游戏。那为什么坚持叫这个名字？其实就是不只是让玩家希望可以玩文字游戏，其实对于像 Kate 刚才介绍的，我们每个在 Team9 里面的创作者都在很开心的玩一个只用文字做游戏的游戏。那可以看到，大家可以看到说里面不管是游戏里面的每一个角色、每一个场景，甚至是每一个你遭遇的关卡，每个 puzzle 全部都是用中文字所构成的。那从图像到动画到关卡，全部都是用一颗一颗、一粒一粒的中文字，有点像是在把 pixel game 的每一颗 pixel， 其实你近看都会是一个一个方块字，也就是我们熟悉的中文字所构成。所以玩家在玩的时候，不只是看，也可以读。那读文字的时候，又可以看到里面有一些端倪这样子。那我们就请朴然来为我们展示，就是游戏的从第一关开始这样子，你可以选择章节，然后从第一关开始。对，那可以看到我们很坚持这个 UI 的界面也都是纯文字，所以不是那么亲切，但就是挑战一个都用文字来做成。OK， 好。那朴然如果有疑惑，也可以跟大家分享。那就是我们游戏是从一个非常抽象的一个部分开始。
我现在就有疑惑了。
哦，真的？好。
就是主角在哪里啊？
主角就在第一个字，就是我张开眼睛的这个我身上。那前面有一些剧情可以先过去，没问题。那大家可能就是大家印象中文字游戏会有的样子嘛，就是有点像大家习惯那种对话的游戏啊，或者是 AVG game 的那种只有对话、只有文字的游戏。但其实很快就会发现，并不是只有这样子而已。当然，我们的主角还在刚睡醒，还在思考自己要去哪里，然后我是谁，我为什么在这里？但很快就是对，那我总之要先开门出去吧。
哦。
要开门出去，但画面上应该只有看到2行字吧？
我出现了。
对，
主角出现了。
那个就是我们的主角。如果你仔细看的话，他走路的时候，其实他的脚还会动的，就是。
这个好可爱啊。
对。那有人发现门在哪吗？这画面上没有门吧？大家开始指了，是不是？哪里有门？朴然有发现吗？
哇，难道是？
你试试看。
哇。
走进门，走进门了。对，谢谢。对，那我帮你跳一下关卡。
哦，我又出现了。
没问题。我们就往下到不远的地方看看。就其实很多玩家就想说，这文字游戏就这样子嘛。其 其实不止的，我们还会可以用文字做一些场景嘛，像大家可以看到说这是一个房间的样子，那这个房间是由4面墙所围起来的。
哎，我看到门了。
很明显的就是墙嘛，因为它是墙字所构成的。那不然可以往上走看一下，还有一些东西，对不对？
炉子。那
个炉子它其实有些微的那个火光在摇动，在那个炉的那个笔画下面。那如果往时钟那边右手边那边去看的话，其实你可以看到它的钟摆还会摆荡的。
在摆动，对。
对，所以其实我们做文字游戏也没有因为这样就偷懒太多，就是还是很多动态啊，一些小细节在里面。
我觉得你们的动画做得特别好。
啊，谢谢。
来自同行的称赞。
对。那
这有一个表，
对，桌上有一个怀表，这个怀表其实在这边是有点像帮玩家给一个我们讲提示系统吧，因为其实文字游戏它是一个就是像刚才一样玩这种文字的奇思妙想的一个游戏。那如果玩家想不通卡住的话，其实可以透过这个怀表
ESC
对按下 ESC
按一下 OK。
然后如果你现在应该就很想要沉思一下，对吧？
对，
就是
我沉思。
对你沉思，
强制沉思。
那如果沉思不通一下的话，你可以沉思2下。
大方向是什么？看不懂，再沉思一下。
对，再看一下。
哇，又来。
你给他按一下。
然后强制沉思3次。
对，沉思3次。那这边比较像是介绍玩家说我们不会放你一个人孤立无援，总还是可以看一个提示系统。那我们会把就是从浅到深的提示，就是放在这个提示里面这样子。OK， 那你一样要找到门出去。
对，我要找到门。
你刚才有留意到哪边有门的吗？
对。
不是在那个吗？倒数第2行是吗？
哦，这么快吗？
这个有点，因为我一早就看到门了。
哦。所以你在等我们帮你发现。
OK， 它有一个小细节是，原本你没有把那个表给拿起来之前，有一句话是挡在那个5花8门之前的，所以你把那个怀表拿起来之后，那个门也消失了。
对。
那我们再让你试个比较有挑战性的。
就你们游戏应该不都是这样开门的吧？
不，对，玩家都会问说，那以后都是100关都是开门游戏吗？就不是这样子，所以我们
就不停地在找门，然后进入这个游戏。
多走一段也没关系。我们很快的跳到故事的中段，就是主角是一个勇者嘛，那这个勇者回到了他的我们讲勇者之村，一切都蛮老套的。不过，对，那他在这边会遇到历任的勇者所就是盖出来的一个教堂，其实是千万个勇者前辈的骨头所盖出来的教堂。
这还有门？
对，这有门，但你不用特别找就是了。对，那你可以看到里面更多的这种文字的动态，比如说，蜡烛亮起来了。一个长廊出现了，
火
然后看到柱子，看到骷髅头，对，
骷髅头也在动。
对，在这边的话，其实就是你会有点像虚心的跟历代的勇者请教，说你接下来勇者的路上会遇到怎样的挑战跟苦难，那他们会用自己的经验来传授给你这样子。
我有点那种塞尔达的那种试炼之地的感觉。
对，其实讲到萨尔达，或者是如果在座有一些比较老的玩家的话，应该就会觉得说，这种棋盘状的画面啊，其实都取径了非常多这种，比如说 Zelda 啊，或者是 Pokemon 啊这种棋盘状的构图的方法这样子。
出现了一个好像是一个人物的样子。对，
这边是有点像一些史诗的诗歌，在跟你讲说你未来的路上会遇到怎样的挑战跟困难。
将会遇见 ，OK。就是我可以正着读，当然我也可以换个方向去读。
太快了，好，就是这边在讲，就是对，原本文章是横着读嘛，但其实有没有看到，好像直的方向也读得出一些句子。就是他这边在问你说，你这个旅途你将会是一个漫漫的长途，你会选择什么？那他在问你要选择什么，你要怎样做出回应？怎么样做出回应？
我现在看到这有一个闪光的地方。
对，这个就是 UI。
对，我试一下。哦。
对，就是你会给他一个回应，是说，我作为勇者，我愿意踏上旅途，这样子。那你这样就可以继续往前，有点像是历代的勇者在跟你讲你该做什么这样子。 但接下来就会难一些了。
OK，
所以这个长廊又继续延伸出去。
我觉得目前来看，对卜然一点挑战也没有。
还是稍微有点挑战。
他一直在等我们发现，他已经发现了这个诀窍在哪里。
我有这么明显吗？
对，非常明显。
对，
再试一下看，哇，应该还是一样的吗？看一下。
看到构成一个不一样的东西，
好像是一条蛇。
对，是一条蛇，所以它其实在预告说，玩家未来在路上还会遇到这样子的一个怪物，是一只蛇妖，大蛇妖这样子。他说他会想要去迷惑你，迷惘你，然后他最后一句他跟你讲了，就是你要保持清醒，斩去犹豫，向鬼蛇宣战，不要让这个妖孽束缚你。那这个时候，有可能眼尖的观众已经看到有一句话在亮嘛，就是我们不能对玩家太严苛，所以在亮。那但你该做什么？是不是觉得缺了什么东西？
对我现在直接过去好像没什么用，我是不是要用一个道具或者什么东西？
对，其实缺我们太像套好的，不过对，像缺了一个字嘛，对不对？
因为我是游戏开发者，所以我容易想到一些设计的东西。
对。好，那这边可以跟大家介绍这个勇者啊，我们在讲说不是从头到尾都在找门嘛，所以其实勇者就跟大家玩那种 Zelda 一样，你会拿到一些很厉害的道具。那这边就可以让卜然去用一个道具是手套，这个手套可以让勇者去搬移文字，就是我可以把文字从 A 移到 B 啊，我可能就改变了这个句子的意思。那有没有发现画面上好像有一个字，有点空间有点比较多，可以去动它的？
我要怎么去用这个东西？
你只要走过去推动它就可以了。
推动是我试一下。
对，比如说原本这个像是一个你不会想要去互动的这种对话框的文字，其实里面的文字是可以被你拿出来用的。那这个键，这一把剑该放到哪里？就是刚才发现到那个句子好像有漏缺嘛，你就可以把这句话填上这个字，那你就可以完成你这个勇者的第二次的一个宣誓，这样子。所以你就是组成了这句话嘛，就是你举起了圣剑斩蛇妖。那在这边你就再次完成这个宣誓，这样子。好，那相信卜然，
我还想玩。
你还想玩？不行，
不行啊！
我们要给更多的机会给到我们今天的观众。
对，好，那先谢谢卜然帮我们玩这一段。
小平。然后刚才也是一些可能很基础的一些解谜的方式，其实接下来的我们选择的一些有些挑战性的这个谜题的话，就是可能需要使用其他的方式来玩这个不同的关卡。所以现在呢，我们就是开放让大家一起来，就是如果有感兴趣的，请举手。哇，好多人。怎么办？文伟，你看，你来邀请吧。
我看到举两只手的，是不是再积极一些？就应该就你吧，就拜托你了。
中间这一位。
对。
然后在我们观众就是准备的时候，其实刚才我们的这个 demo 里面，我相信大家也看到，其实这游戏是基于很多中文字的特征来做的。就比如说刚才那个门，因为门这个字本身它是象形的，所以就是文伟Team 9他们就利用这一个特点，就是把门变成这个字变成一个可以推开的。一个门变成一个物件，等于说，那另外就像刚才那个推这些字，包括其实我觉得在这个空间里面去构建，用中文字构建，这是利用了中文就是它另外一个名称叫方块字嘛，其实是每一个中文字变成一块砖这样来搭建这个空间，所以是利用了中文字另外一种。特性，包括刚才卜然最后玩的那个关卡，就是其实是要想办法把这个中文字竖着念的时候，可以组成一句句子，可以念通顺。那其实是中文的另外一个特点，就是它既可以横着念，也可以竖着念。所以就是在设计的当中，我们可以看到文字游戏有很多很精巧的这种巧思在这边。 好
OK
那我们现在这个
好
观众挑战
可以开始，对。
对哦，还有再讲一下，每个观众大概有8分钟的时间，因为我们希望可以有更多的观众来玩。那所以如果你非常厉害，那你就可以玩更多的关卡。
对。
好，那我们
就是
开始吧
时间不够，要在投钱的时候那种感觉，这样子。
对
对，那个地上有一些画，可以跟他互动看看。它这边是一个也是后面一等的关卡，就是可以发现到说画面上开始有蓝色这种颜色出现，所以其实文字游戏里面用颜色也是用得很节制的，像这边就尽量用双色的颜色去构成一个很像延伸的长廊这样子。然后这边玩家其实是已经走到了像魔王城一样的地方，但这个魔王城其实里面有藏了非常多的故事跟线索。那在这边玩家的任务就是要去拼凑这些真相。有没有发现好像就是把材料都捡完了嘛？那你可以去对着那幅大的画，走到那幅大的画，然后对它调查看看，就是其实你是可以把这幅画给拼凑起来的。
哇哦！
对，那如果眼尖的话，可以看到上面现在都是破损啊，都是灰烬啊，就是你看不清这个画实际上是什么。那这个时候你旁边出现了4块文字嘛，对不对？这4块文字其实是一个破碎的文章段落。那玩家，也就是你是勇者，你要去马上放弃吗？对，你可以跟这4个碎片去互动，你可以推动它，你可以推看看。对，那你也可以拉动它。刚才讲的，如果压着可以拉，那它像是一个拼图一样。但是有没有觉得里面有一些文字好像又不是那么的读得通顺？比如说“白”这个字、“浊”这个字，怎么会有这种字呢？那这边可以介绍，就是这个勇者已经又拿到另外一个能力。现在他在用手套推文字嘛？对，你刚刚是把白跟就是少给结合在一起了，就是这个勇者已经得到另外一个去猜组字的能力。所以你可以再试试看，把一些字给组合起来。有什么边玩的可以边分享你现在想的是什么？
我现在没有在想。
没有在想什么，用直觉，用与生俱来的这个文字之力来，
或者就到处推推看。
对。有没有觉得哪一个字比较怪？对，这样子又有一个组合了。那这2块再组合在一起，那其实玩家边在拼凑这些拼图的时候，可以看到旁边的画作也慢慢被修复出来。这些画作里面还可以看到更小的字，全部还是中文字，就是算是一格里面塞了9个小中文字的这种感觉。那如果你把这个画作给完整修复的话，你就可以看到完整的一幅画，这样子。
准备好了吗？
享受地上扬着阳光、阳味的白面包。我也蛮好的，但
我再想一想。
对，再想想。
哪里出了问题？再想一想。
对，这个是让你出去，不过这个环节你必须要破完它。对。
懂。
对，这个进度有帮你存起来，所以不用担心。哪边合得起来？大洋味的白面包，是吗？
其实我觉得可能你或者是什么都没想，或者是想太多了。
对。
因为其实你一直以来使用的那个方式，你就照着那个方式做就可以。
是。可能从那个轮廓上，对。
没错。
所以其实大洋是美味的美的字，然后刚才子跟孩也变成孩子的孩了嘛，这样子。所以这段文字本身可以念了，这个画作也修复好了，就是同时去完整了这2件事情，这样子。
公主小时候的。
你可以继续，因为我们有8分钟。
OK。我速度是标准的，所以你可以再多玩一个。
还有可以再修复一幅画。
我这边多开一个，我看一下，不好意思。 我们直接玩一个比较难的画作。这个可能一样。OK， 等一下，这样不行，我帮你开下一关好了。我怕我刚才跳关之后可能有 glitch， 还是我们再请下一位观众好了，因为刚才这样 glitch， 我要再开另外一个关卡。
也可以啊，我觉得我们这一位观众已经达成目的，已经成功解了一个谜了。
OK， 那我们就把这个 code 交给这个玩家，然后他可以回家再继续。
谢谢。
其实已经买。
哦，真的，好。那接下来会有一个迷宫，这个迷宫要大家仔细去观察才可以破关。那也一样要请玩家来挑战。
已经有人迫不及待。
这次给你选好了。
可以，我见到那个穿黑衣服的那中间这里的那一位男生，他第一个我们还没有开始问他已经举手了。
OK。
对，这一位男生。
好，那欢迎。这边可以讲一下，就是这边是一个我觉得算蛮经典的 RPG 里面都会出现的那种无尽的迷宫，就是你怎么样走，你要找到那个对的走的方法才真的走得掉，不然你走个10次、100次、1000次，其实都离不开这样子的一个无尽的迷宫。所以这边勇者是遭遇到了一个这样子的迷宫。那你可以开始就是基本的操作一样是空白键跟方向键，对，那这边一样是有蓝色的字啊、白色的字啊，来让画面上至少让它是有一些层次的，分得出东西这样子。那这边玩家也会跟着一个好伙伴一起去走在这个迷宫里面。那你有时候你会觉得这个伙伴好像他会跟你讲说走错路了，但你问他怎么走，他又不回答你，就是有些人就特别生气这样子。他叫你观察四周岩壁，你就可以找到出路。那你目前观察到了什么？如果你要调查东西的话，也可以对着东西按空白键。他说，看似毫无章法的这个纹路，好像也有存在的规律。有发现什么地方不一样的吗？好认真。我说，你现在有什么想法？
应该是在这个位置吧。
你说右下角特别奇怪。
因为它有一个字在中间。
有一个字在中间。
我觉得可以到处走一走。
对，我觉得其实很多时候是靠失败来累积经验的，所以对，走走看。那这个伙伴就会跟你讲说，你走对了，就是刚才那个走右边走对了。他说你方向非常正确。那现在你还能再走对一次吗？有发现有什么不一样还是一样的吗？大家也在看端倪在哪里？
我已经听见答案。
对，我好像听见。你怎么想的？怎么想的？又对了一次。对。你是不是有玩过？
其实没
有。其实没有。
是
碰对的，碰运气碰对的。那刚才这2次都走对，大家有发现为什么吗？就是怎么2次都对了？普然就别举手了吧，我想。OK， 这次走哪里？如果6次都是运气碰对的话，那我们
那你的游戏要回去再看一下。
对，运气很好。
或者你看一下这一关跟上一关哪里不一样？
有。我想问一下，观众现在觉得自己知道怎么解的，可以举手一下的吗？也不算很多人。
算很多，
OK，
有一些。
大家可以交流一下。有什么想法？
还没想到。
没问题，没问题。
也是在碰运气。
这边是对还是错？看一下。 啊，他说真可惜，刚刚应该往上走才对，怎么刚才就不说呢？对，就是，但现在你又回到原点了，就是这样子的一个迷宫，就是你一旦走错了，刚才走对了都不算数了，所以你真的要知道自己该往哪里走才算数。我们是不是可以玩那个，就是问观众只用笔的，就是大家觉得走哪里这样子？
可以啊，可以啊，我们试一下。
哦，那你可以偷看一下。观众们，你就指那个荧幕的方向，你觉得好？我问，现在你们觉得要走哪里？走这边？走这边吗？走上面？
下面还是
左边？他们说左边。
左边？左边吗？
哦，真是太好了。
但你知道为什么吗？
还没。为什么？
那这是走哪里？走右边。
走右。
为什么？
我终于知道刚才那个朋友
的感受。
是。
其实我觉得这是跟视角也是有关系的。
对，其实如果你
往后
拉远一点看，再远一点，
再远一点，
对，再远一点。
真的吗？
对，再远一点。
有吗？有看到？
为什么右下角那个是不一样的？然后跟其他的连在一起看。
不然我们换个地图。刚才观众说往右边走，你先往右边走，我们看下一个你会不会比较容易看出来？哦，这个就只有变化一点，对不对？就是变化右下角，对不对？
就是这个。
你不觉得这个写起来像什么？好，来你再按一下，看一下。
是一个公字吧？
哦，是一个公字，是一个公字嘛，对不对？
没错。
但公字有没有让你想起什么？公字，
你离这不远了。
对。
我帮你把这个，我帮你一下。
好，对，有一个技巧就是我们只看中间的十字嘛，十字，然后有一个弓在右下角，十字已经有点像一个什么？
你就看十字加右下角，十字加右下，十字加右下角像什么？
左。
哦，想通了。
谢谢大家。
那这个像什么？这个像什么？
哦，那这个就是看一下，右。
是右吗？
啊，下。
没错，上。
你要先按一下。
啊。
OK， 这个往哪里？上嘛，对不对？好。
终于看见了。
对，看见了。那这个也会了嘛，对不对？应该快到了，可能再走个1、2次对的，应该就行了。左边嘛，对。然后这个也是上了，这边都是随机出题的，所以大家查攻略网也没有用，因为都是随机的，真的要懂才可以走出去这样子。OK， 好，这样就走到终点了，就是总算过了这个迷宫，辛苦了。
时间正好。对。
好，那就辛苦了，谢谢。
好，谢谢。
好。
谢谢。希望你可以继续加油。
OK。
好的。那我们现在邀请，哇，好多人，文伟你来吧。
好，等一下。
我觉得要不要我们请一个女生？
好，女生留着，然后我们再举一次可以吗？先放下来。好，要来玩的举手。 我看中间就是坐白帽子旁边的那位女士好像比较快，对。好，欢迎。
所以其实文伟，我想问你，就是你当初是什么契机让你开始想要做一个基于文字这样的一个游戏
？OK。
包括其实我觉得大家都已经发现，就是在游戏设计当中，很多其实是基于汉字本身的特征的。我觉得这其实非常有趣，所以你可以再多讲一下吗？
我都会讲说，我就是大学的时候有一段时间每天看小说。然后有一个后遗症，就是走在路上看东西，好像看到字一样。就是我走过一棵行道树，我就听到后脑勺有人在说张文伟走过了一棵行道树。然后我就开始想说，有没有可能用文字来，我们讲用那个叫 render 嘛，就是现在在3D 建模里面会有这种 render 的这个东西，有没有可能用文字来 render 一个世界，里面的东西都是用文字所构成的，对。好，那这边跟你一样讲一下，就是看对话的话就按空白键，然后移动好像这边有一段小剧情，就是勇者遭遇到了一个巨人，这个巨人是他可以用语言去哄骗你，去破坏这样子，你可以边按没关系。对，这边都是对话，就想说给大家看一下，其实文字游戏里面也有很多的这种有画面感、有立体感，然后甚至是很有魄力的演出。就是你可以看到这个圆顶外面开始有一颗大的眼珠在看你，那个眼珠就这么大，那它其实是一个很大的一个巨人，然后他要就是他等下就一脚踩进来这样子。对，这个脚就是我们建模师花了3天3夜建出来的一双脚这样子。没有，当然，就是文字游戏的表现方法就像这样子。那这边他其实在讲的是说，这个巨人一直在跟你对话，然后他想要哄骗你进入一个幻觉的世界里面。其实如果大家仔细听的话，会听到这个巨人有2颗头，这2颗头分别在讲话的时候，打字的声音的音高是不一样的。这个是比较低音的。有一个这个是低音，这个是高音的。如果玩文字游戏的话，你就可以发现说，里面很多重要的角色，他的打字的声音是有点表现出他的角色个性的这样子。那这边在讲说，勇者开始反思说，我要是能力不够，要是没有办法帮助人，或者要是我的决心不够的话，那世界不就完了吗？就是如果我删错了字怎么办？我可能原本是学无不术，然后变成不学无术。然后如果我手套推错的地方，原本可能不会完成的任务就变得不可能会完成的任务。那甚至是再来会介绍到另外一个机制，是勇者甚至可以去猜组文字，就是你有这个头盔，这个头盔可以让你去猜，比如说文字的部首变得拆开来这样子。他把诗人的诗变成就是寸言人士这样子，所以就在讲的是说，有一些重要的伙伴啊，或者重要的角色，他会不会就被你给碰碎了？就是你把文字给拆碎了这样子。那这边你就进入了一个幻觉的世界，原本是一个角，原本是一个裂缝，它突然变成一棵树，然后这个角又变成一个溪流。对。我觉得有趣的地方就是用文字的时候，其实你改一个字，你脑中想象的世界就已经截然不同了。那这跟完全用画面来表现的事情就很不一样，多一个字少一个字可以差很多。那这边玩家就突然被带到了一个就是有溪水去阻挡你前路的一个场景这样子。那这个时候你也只能开始调查这个环境，然后看你要怎么样渡河。他说这个乔木看起来很结实，一定能够帮上忙吧？那你也可以跟溪水对话看看，说不定会有什么。他说无法跨越的湍急的野溪要造一条路，但 这个地方就只有一棵树，到底怎么样造出一条路？那我可以提示一下，就是刚才讲到说，勇者已经拿到了一个可以组合文字的能力，组合文字。所以你有没有可能透过这些对话里面的文字，把2个字变成一个字？比如说部首啊，比如说什么东西，那2个字组合在一起，就会是你现在最需要的东西。
我觉得我们可以到处跑一跑。
可以。
我觉得你可以撞一撞，看能撞出什么东西。
这时候看别人玩游戏就觉得。
你可以。就我们的观众说怎么撞？
怎么撞？哦，你只要用身体去挤一下就可以。如果你想把一个字给推动的话，你现在有什么目标吗？他说觉得"木"这个字特别有端倪，说不定可以拿来做什么。
但是问题是周围都有东西，好像推不起来。
好像只有一些方向可以推吧，就是如果你要把2个字结合在一起。
所以是不是哦？因为我没有玩过这一个，但是我好像有一点感觉了。
哦，你有感觉？对，其实里面一直强调说乔木到底该怎么样用到？乔木有办法派上用场吗？
所以这一关是组字对吗？
对，这一关是把2个字组在一起。
OK。
对，就是这样子。
对。
所以这边就把乔木2个字加在一起，变成可以走的桥了嘛。那这时候你再多按一下，那这个事实就被你改写了。原本在河边的是乔木，现在变成在河边的是一座桥，那你就可以走过去了。对，你可以再按一下，如果你要关掉哈。对，所以其实这边在讲的就是这种，如果你改了一个字，其实整个世界都可以被你改写，然后很多的你原本对你不利的事情，或是对你不利的故事，都可以这样去反转。那这边又是一座乔木，就是你有点还是被困在这个幻觉里面。那这一次你可能一样把乔木合起来就可以过了吗？就是如果这个树木有点远，可以试试看。OK， 旁边的桥很熟悉，应该帮得上忙。那我们看看会发生什么事情。这个桥就盖歪了，因为原本树在那个地方，所以这个桥怎么好像派不上用场？那还没有什么方法可以看一下。一样，比如说你去调查环境啊，然后去看看有没有什么。因为其实文字游戏玩到后面，大家都会发现说，你就是要努力去调查，因为有越多的文字，就有越多的机会。
我觉得就是有原因，因为这个句子断句很怪，对吧？
他说这个桥肯定帮得上忙，再往溪流靠近1大步，离对岸就剩约20尺，20尺蛮远的吧，对不对？也没有办法把20尺变短一点，或是他说搞定距离即解决问题。这次一样可以找找看有没有什么2个字合在一起，就可以帮助主角、帮助勇者走得更远的。
你要不要试一下上面那个空档？因为我也没有玩过。
对，我没有套过。
我觉得有这个空档，我就觉得感觉
对，不过你是从那边走出来的，就是了。
哦。
对。有办法改变那个距离吗？对，原本20尺就变10尺，然后原本它原本是再靠近1步，但变多靠近了几步。刚才讲1步嘛，3步，所以它其实是直接把这个桥往右边移了3步，这样过去。所以你等于是改写了这个桥跟河之间的距离。
好的，我觉得时间关系，我们这一轮可能就是到这里。
好，谢谢。
谢谢。好，最后其实我们有一个这个魔王战，就是 boss fight， 所以我们选择了一个比较困难的，需要有一点技巧的，然后需要阅读速度非常快的。
没错。
朋友，所以好的，因为我刚才看到最左边这女生，她举手举得非常有特点，对对对，就站起来，白衣服这女生。
那就欢迎来挑战。
我们够10分钟，好，我们尽量。对对。你可以 cue 我，如果要帮忙。
OK， 那接下来这一关会是文字游戏里面也有很多的怎么讲，就像魔王战，这个魔王战就会是特别有挑战性的。像等一下在玩的这个，就是前面有提到你会遭遇到这个蛇妖，那这个蛇妖会追着你，所以其实刚刚的解谜都是你有无限的时间去慢慢想、慢慢看嘛，对不对？但等一下的蛇妖是它会边追着你，你还要动脑筋。看文字、看场景的，所以这个就真的困难。那大家可以一起想办法帮助，就大家一起把这个魔王给打败，这样子。你要开始动了，因为对，好 ，OK， 你先边走，我边跟你讲，不要被抓到就好。OK， 好，没关系，死了不会多收钱，所以没关系，就是。OK， 那你先好，就是你看文字的时候，记得按空白键就可以把对话给看完。对，那你这样才动得了。对，好，然后你手上有一把剑，现在告诉你，就是这把剑可以干嘛呢？可以删掉文字。你要删文字的时候，你要按 backspace， 就跟大家用 Word 一样，就是按 delete 按 backspace 来把文字删掉。好，你等一下可以试试看。我觉得他很辛苦，因为其实游戏的进程是会循序渐进的，但这个几乎是最后的一个总考验，所以
你直接试好了。
你等一下看到觉得你调查出文字之后，觉得那个哪一个字不该存在的，你可以面对它，然后对它按 backspace。如果觉得手忙脚乱的话，我们等一下看要不要 Kate 帮忙按。对。
4手连弹，
对对。
其实我觉得这个另外一个压力很大的点哦，
住着好伤心的人，有没有可能变成好心人吗？
好心很伤。
哦，好，变好心的人了。好心的人他就会用爱化解一切的纷争。对，好。那继续跑，你要再多伤害他几次才可以。对，仓库是别人的朋友，是别人变成人的朋友了。但仓库变成人的朋友会发生什么事情？仓库不会给魔物好，仓库来打蛇妖了。好，打了一下，那再一次看看，小心。这个用过了，所以不行。
没有爱了。
对。就快要过期了，这个货物快过期了，那怎么办？快要过了，这个关卡快要过了，所以绝对不要放弃。那这个时候，
再往上，
还 OK 还可以，但魔王绝对不会一次被打败，他会变强再回来，所以这边魔王又进入了第2阶段，他变得更大了，更大更快这样子。那你先等一下，我跟你讲，其实你按 Shift 跑步的话，可以跑比较快。
好，就是暗示你现在要。
他现在已经是一个就是很多按钮要按的状况。
现在要飞奔了。
Oh my
god。OK， 现在这只蛇不止变大变快，它还会射出媚眼。那个被那个媚眼打到，你就石化了这样子。所以。
所以是美杜莎的。
而且另外一方面，有没有发现他把那个旁边的文字都变成灰色了？那灰色的文字是不能调查的。那你还有什么办法可以打赢这只蛇妖？那这只蛇妖在边追你的时候，还边呛你，就是有一些，对。大家就仔细看他讲的这些文字，有没有什么办法去改变它，去翻转它，删掉哪个字是有机会的。其实还蛮厉害的，都没有被打到。
真的要看得很快。
对。 有看出什么端倪吗？啊，你撞到媚眼了，所以我被射死了，这样子。不，你可以再一次看看。
好，我们最后一次了，因为时间关系。
有 Kate 有说，如果太难的话，我要自己去玩，因为自己要负责这样子。你却自己摔得鼻青脸肿。哦，对对对，但这边其实有3句话在轮流出现。好，
那没有办法了。
好，那我要来帮大家演绎一下。谢谢。
就是可以回家继续练习这样。好，谢谢。
那OK， 我
我帮你拿
可以用这个麦克风吧？是吗？
哦，可以。好，我们可能要快一点，因为我们还有第3个 session。最后我们看一下，我觉得文伟也不一定会赢，所以我们看一下。
好，OK， 好，我应该会很认真，所以我就不讲话。走向向啊。
所以就是我们今天就是现在这个 session 的结局，是吗？
我要认真玩。
OK。
你却自己，有没有发现这主词互换了？对。好，OK， 他必杀技不能用了，所以他就不能设那个，来向勇者投降的结局，这样子 ，Yeah， 他就恢复原状，所以他变小了一点。OK， 然后应该可以给他最后一集了，不过是虚有其表，不是虚有其表。OK， 这样应该就是给他最后一集。对，所以这边就是一个演绎，就是说，其实玩家有了这把剑，他不是拿去砍怪兽，他拿去改这个剧情，所以剧情被修改了。原本那么厉害的蛇妖就变成一只小蛇这样子。也可以仔细听那个蛇妖的声音，会有点像是有泥水的那种打字的声音这样子。有看到这种反派讲这样台词，代表他还会再回来找你，所以就是文字游戏可以再玩下去，就会发现他还再回来就是了。好，那这边应该就拯救了这个小村庄。
好的，
对，
感谢文伟的这个最后的示范。虽然其实我觉得你也没有赢，因为你刚才第一眼就被秒杀了。好的，那因为文字游戏这一块的话，其实还有很多其他的很精彩的部分，比如说它的这个声音的部分，刚刚大家都有体会到，包括这个文字它是如何既是图像的一部分，它本身也带有象形的这个特征，包括它自己又有含义，所以这个游戏本身有很多个层次。那希望大家回去可以，如果感兴趣的话，可以进一步去 explore。那okay, this is the end of this session. I'm inviting Allison and Ellen to the stage to introduce Forgetter, the game, to us. Thank you.
Maybe I wait for them to leave first. So hi everyone. Thank you for staying so late. Now we had a lot of fun, and now it's another kind of game, and I'm the designer of it. My name is Allison Yang Jing. So this week, before, if you see me, I'm a curator. I curated this game at the last event with Goethe Institute and M+ and City University of Hong Kong SEM. But today I'm here mostly as a designer, because last year I had the luck to design a game with Alan Kwan. My creative partner is called Forgetter.
Cool.
So it's like a cool Friday today. So my name is Alan. I'm like a visual artist and also like a game designer, and I'm like one of like the game directors for this game. So this game is like, I guess like tonight's games are like pretty fun and stuff. But our game is like more sad. So it's like more about like pain and suffering and like trauma. So I guess like we can like just like show the game and see how it goes.
Yeah, we're the Killjoy part of tonight. And now maybe you can start the game. And before, we already have game designers play each other's game, and we want to save more opportunity for audience and players. So at the very beginning, we want to find someone who volunteer already to play. Oh, okay. So can you show the hand again? Maybe someone from the back. I guess you had less opportunity. Yeah, that's you. You have a hair. Sorry, long hair. Yes, that's you.
Cool, cool.
So our game has both English and Chinese. Today, for everyone, we'll do the English version.
Is breaking and entering a crime? Not if you were a forgetter here at Mind Job. Utilising cutting-edge technology like our proprietary brain-computer interface and memory manipulation, Mind Job provides our dear customers a newly developed high-end service. Artist brain recycling. Creative people are the stars that make our world shine.
It's okay, it's okay. If you just press play.
Don't do this to us.
They create wonders, spectacles, and unforgettable experiences for humankind. Yet creativity always seems to come with a price. Many creative people suffer from anxiety, depression, promiscuity, addiction of all kinds, and even suicide. Catering to loving parents who wish to raise their children to be amazing musicians, writers, and artists, we provide the ultimate solution. Clean the mind of deceased artists to keep their genius skill sets, but erase all the unnecessary dramas and traumas. The renovated brain thus provides a perfect head start for newborns, ensuring they win at life. There is no better or safer way to make your newborn a creative powerhouse. Make them a great painter, but with both ears.
So right now, like, you're kind of like a new employee of this company called Mind Job. So it's like your first day of work, and you just like try to walk around.
Okay. Definitely the weirdest job I've had so far.
Our game was made in Hong Kong, and we're a two-people team, but we had a lot of help. The voice you hear was our intern. Her name is Grace. She was 16 years old, but she has a very mature personality, so we picked her as the voice of you. And ours is the only 3D game tonight, so the navigation takes some time.
Yeah, so like, it's like the W key is like walk forward.
Now you are in the weird company that made that advertisement. It's called Mind Job.
So you just like this like to walk forward.
So in this company, these are the jobs we have done before. Maybe some of the faces are familiar, mostly very creative
Seems
people.
the company does have a point.
Creative people with a miserable past. See how many you can recognize.
It's just like walk forward first. Like go down.
Oh, Mom. Always around time.
And during the play, your mom would send messages to you. It's mostly based on the message my mom sent me. And in this game, you will see a lot of artworks, which are actually real artworks. But of course, digital version. Later, you can do something to it too. And a fake advertisement of child genius who used our service. So now you're in the operation room. Ellen made this really cool sci-fi portal. And there are fake instructions on the wall. You have Ellen, you don't need to read it. Yeah, now your mom won't bother you again. Yes. So in each level, there is artist mind you have to clean. You are the forgetter. And the first level is a fake person called Alex Lee. He died when he was only 42. He killed himself. Before he killed himself in his life, he was an award-winning classical music musician. It's most of these stories are based on people that I know who haven't died yet, but do have sad stories. So while she was struggling to enter that guy's brain, maybe I'm choosing the next player.
Here we go.
Maybe you with the glasses? You're the only one with the glasses, yes.
Whoa, spooky.
So now we're in the minds of the artist. Ellen made all these surrealistic environment. You can come.
Hey, hello? Do you know where we are? I've been here forever.
So you're the dead artist, Alex.
Excuse me, can you take off your helmet? I can't really hear you.
I'm not allowed to.
I think there's some video problem. Okay. Or the ghost is. That was a ghost of Alex, and it's not a bug. That was a ghost of Alex, and he's trying to talk to you. Alex was also played in voiceover by a Hong Kong gallerist, Charles Fan. Maybe you know him. How much time do I need to talk more? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, and also like one of like the mechanic of this is like you can like clean like the artist's mind and then like try to earn money from it. We'll show like later.
Sorry. have no feet. Can you tell me how do you feel so far playing this game?
I think this is interesting because I haven't played this before, but it's okay for me because just walk through with the icon E. Yeah, it's okay. It's great fun.
Thanks.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah. You have to wait with us a little. Maybe I'll do the interview. Who are you?
Oh, sorry. My name is Porter.
Are you artist too?
Nope.
Then why do you want to play an artist game?
Maybe I just like the game. I like gaming. Yeah.
Do you know any artists in real life?
In real life, like the popular Andy Warhol.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Jackson Pollock. And you want something still alive? Someone or
some people still alive.
Yep, maybe some.
His name is Alan.
Oh, Alan.
What do you imagine an artist's life is like?
Sorry to put you here. It's okay. Artist's life is like creating what he loves and share it to the world. Yeah. And just keep doing what they like. Yeah.
Do you want to have a life like that too?
Yeah.
You can have a life like that too.
Cool, so it's working now. Thank you so much for the tech team.
This one's fast. Yeah, it's like a FPS player. This is a FPS game, which is first-person shooting game. Only in this game, you don't shoot people, you shoot art. Don't do it in M+, they don't allow you to. So now you're in Alex's mind.
Can you please talk to me?
Sure.
I wish you could hear me, Alex.
Oh, you see the suffering angel. It's been here with me forever.
Interesting.
Yes, and this is very difficult to navigate, but I think Alan deliberately made it so to make this a spooky and blurry space.
Yeah. And like those like tree branches are like supposed to be like the neurons of the brain, stuff like that. So it's kind of like an introduction into like the brain of like the artist, stuff like that. And I guess right now we can try to walk inside that house. Yeah. So the house is kind of like a portal.
Oh yeah, there's a door inside. Can you open it for us? Maybe we can get out of here.
Yeah, so this door on the ground is supposed to be like a kind of like a portal into like the darker side of like the artist's mind.
I guess we're out.
Probably not, Alex.
Dad? Oh, that's not really him, is it? That's just how I remembered him.
Yeah, so in this game, like part of like the main mechanics is that you have to destroy things like related to like the traumatic memories of the artist. And like in this room, is his memories related to his father.
What are you doing? Who are you?
I'm a forgetter. Sorry. I have to do this.
Yeah, because Alex's trauma or misery has a lot to do with his father, like many people, but maybe in a milder way. So in this level, you will see a lot of his father.
He was a spiritual bourgeois born in the wrong time. I knew he lived through the 1970s in China, but he never talked about it.
Yeah, so I guess like here we have like a greater sense of like a mechanic.
If my father ever lived in reality at all.
Sounds like an artist to me.
And you have to like destroy all these kind of objects before you can move to the new space.
Since these stories are based on real people, it inevitably would touch real history. The main person I based Alex's character on, his father was really an art lover during Cultural Revolution, but because he had a bad class status, so he couldn't be, and he wants his son to be one. So you would see a lot of, these are the fake books we make when arty people would love to read during that time.
Yeah, so this game is kind of like a cleaning simulator. Yeah, but like instead of like cleaning like the house, like you're cleaning like someone's mind. So like you're trying to like clean our dark memories and like use the vacuum cleaner to like remove all the debris and stuff.
At the beginning, we only have breaking, but when we did play test, we found out people really like vacuuming.
All his life, he wanted to be a musician. He was too poor to get a piano, not read enough to get into any art institute. So, he taught himself the Chinese flute.
That's a photo. That had a story, but you skipped it. That's okay. That's a photo of my aunt. We use a lot of real images and digital version of art, because the art we have the copyright given to us by the DSL collection who made this game with us. Private photos, because they're real, they have the historical value and they're also free.
After an arranged marriage, I was born, and he finally found a possible continuum for his pursuit to be a musician.
So your father wants you to be a good artist. Isn't that a good thing?
That's one of the artworks we included, and all the artworks in these games are contemporary Chinese art, a lot of which you can actually see in this museum. And the artist also experienced hard times.
When I was 5, exactly on my birthday.
What?
The more I think about my father, the blurrier he gets.
Some people played our game and uploaded the video onto YouTube, and for some of them, the difficulty was really to kill the father. It's not really killing, but for some people that's emotional. Apparently not for our player here today. And also, if you notice, if you crash more and vacuum more, you get more money, because essentially your job is a cleaner. There's a background story of the cleaner too. You're a starving writer, so you're also an artist, but you have to survive by destroying other artists' memories. Once a level is cleared, then it becomes this really sharp whiteness.
Yeah, so you can press Control, let it crawl. Yeah, cool. And you can get it.
What's this?
I waved to my playmates in my dreams. In my dreams, I wasn't alone.
I didn't have many friends growing up either. It's hard to make friends when there's no physical school.
I never had a balloon, so I drew them. I love drawing things that I want, like balloons that take me up and away.
That drawing apparently is not a digital artwork from a famous collection. It's drawn by our intern. Some of the artworks in these games are drawn by my friends or photo works.
It seems to be your secret base, Alex.
And we also found 3D models either made by Alan or funded on Unity store. Yeah, so when we were making the game, we were discussing what is art really. Does Unity store 3D assets also count as art?
If I ever had enough money, I would buy this painting.
He's almost out.
No, you found my drawings. Well, I hope you like them. They're not art, but they are happy.
They are art, Alex.
You want to know what's more ruthless than my father? Metronomes that click on forever and ever.
Yeah, and you can press the Control again to like stand up. Oh.
I think you're still crouching. Maybe that's the way you like it.
Maybe you can walk out like a little bit. Yeah.
My father must have gone crazy by then. It cost him 3 years' salaries to buy this new flute for me.
Most of the objects you can destroy are related to these musicians' child memory of like being forced to play piano again and again. I guess some of us are familiar with that.
Yeah, and also like in terms of like the breaking of like the objects, like we work like a really talented sound designer called C-Doc, and he like basically like create like a unique breaking sound for every like single object in the game, which is like an insane amount of work.
I think he's about to clear this level. Anyone wants to destroy some art here, you can show your hand and
My first love was also from a better family. Her parents were sending her to America to study accounting, and we lost touch.
I guess like there's also the like the well. Like behind you.
What is the thing left? I forgot.
Left.
Yeah. On your left. Yeah.
Yes.
This is her farewell gift. She said it is who I am, tender and soft. She is the tender one, actually. I've never felt so close to anyone.
So now maybe we invite someone new here. Yes, you in the pink. I said-
Another forest? This one's more picturesque.
Do you want to come down? So you don't want to come down? Oh, sorry, a twin. I have to kick you out now, but thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
And I forgot we always have a free key, Steam key for players. And the girl before him, please find me. I'll give you two as apology.
Yeah. So you. Yeah, so this is like a forest that like players easily get lost and stuff.
Can I ask why are you here too?
Because I want to like see more.
We only
and
knew about his
participate.
cancer after it was too late.
Yeah.
He refused treatment and saved up all the money for me to study music in America.
Yeah, now you can ask your father. Yeah, so like once the space is white, it means like it's like clear. So like you can walk out of like a white zone and like get back to the forest.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'm just a flute player. I know nothing about women, about anything.
Flute players are cool, Alex. You should have more faith in yourself.
Yes, that's a footage of some soft porn. So besides art, we also add pop culture into it as historical reference.
I tried to be happy, to be wild, to be young. Trust me, I tried. It just didn't work.
This is so painfully intimate.
The blue light captions are the title and artist's name of the artwork. In case any player really care about the art, you can look for it later. I personally know some artists whose works are featured in this game, and some of them told me they really like to play this game because they want to destroy their own art. And wow.
My rebellion might have come too late. I switched up my major to art history, and I thought that was my way out.
And I chose to pay for creative writing skills. And voila, I'm here cleaning your mess.
as the previous two games showed you, video games can be fun, and our game tell you maybe sometimes it's not. It's a bit like the artworks here, mostly because we want to be realistic. Who said no, you have to?
Yeah, and also I guess like there's like a level full of like struggles between like figuring out like what to do in our schools, like a father's cancer and like everything.
I like the foggy forest in this painting. Wait, we're in a foggy forest right now.
Yeah, some players really want to vacuum everything. Sometimes for make money, sometimes it's just this compulsive need you have.
I think it's the opposite way. Like we walk. Yeah, so we just keep walk forward. Yeah.
Maybe you should play GTA. Wow. You're almost at the end of this level in his life.
Was it surprising that I ended up a nobody music teacher in my own high school?
Was it surprising that I ended up being a forgetter? Or a cleaner? Whatever.
Just let it go.
So crowded, yet so alone. I get that.
The thing I hate about high school is that I know it is too late for me. I can become something and no one.
Yeah, so this is like the end of like the first level, and so when we did the level, the replay tested, and some people said it's like too dark, right? Yeah. So like for the second level, it's a bit more.
So there's more stories and more mom talks. She's enjoying it. I think because of the time limit, our session is up to. Thank you so much for coming and staying for so late.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thanks, Ellen. Thanks, Allison. I guess it's probably the game isn't always funny, but it's obvious that it's exploring. It's really dark. I don't know if people can see us, but it's definitely exploring very emotional and psychological spaces. And personally, I really enjoy vacuuming. It feels very soothing. So big thanks to our other two developers, Buran. It's so dark, I can't see whether you are. Buran and One Way. Thank you so much. We had great laughs together and a great Friday night together. Thank you. And I would also take the opportunity to thank all M+ teams and our partner institution, Goethe Institute, and our collaborators, Current Plans, and School of Creative Media. Without you guys, we cannot make this happen tonight. Thank you so much. And finally, all of the games have been published, so if you want to further explore, yeah, you can purchase and download and figure out more puzzles and more kind of smashing and vacuuming of the three amazing indie games.
I just want to add one more thing before you all go, because tonight is part of a bigger program, which is going on tomorrow here too. Again, were you going to say that, or is still that from you? So today you're playing with the developers. Tomorrow morning you can build something together with us. It's 11 here again. It's called, I forgot the name, something about world building with the designer, city builders. So come if you want.
Yeah, okay. Thanks everyone for coming, for spending the night with us. Hope you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you again next time. Have a good weekend ahead. Bye everyone.